Welcome guys to the Bahrain Grand Prix with our McLaren 2010. So I'm very excited to start this race right now. So here we are, the 5 lights are going, and as you guys are going to see right now, we have a very bad race start, as does Walt Muller, and getting passed by 3 guys. Almost Jones passed us also, but I decided to go on the inside right here, and Sorry did not leave me any space right there and just pushes me very wide, and I just got lucky there that I got the position. So let's try and overtake Kaufman in the next laps, because the only thing we need to do right now is overtake Kaufman, and we are going to be back in our qualifying position. So now this is the opening lap, so we have to do it very good, and yeah, not crashing into each other. So there was a little bit contact there with Kaufman, but it did not get any warning, or did not make any crash or something like that. So now, I said earlier, we only need to overtake Kaufman and we can get our qualifying position back. That's all I want. Maybe P1 I want, of course. Everybody has to go for the win while they're racing, always. So right now I'm going a little bit wide out on the track, and I lost a little bit time over Major and Kaufman, but I am getting close, because this corner is just where I always win time against these AIs, because they are just at level 60. So yes, I decided to go round on the inside right here with off Kaufman, and it worked, and I thought I had a bad exit and he would overtake me again because he's a Ferrari, but we are driving slightly away from him. But of course it's a Ferrari, and he will come back, as you guys can see at the thingies down on the screen, and we brake very late down here and lose a lot of time on Major. So here is where I kind of thinking of will I overtake him. I think I will overtake him, because the AI is at level 60, and it's pretty hard for me, but maybe not for you guys. But I think, will I overtake him? I have enough time, so I just decide to go easy in these corners and just try and win some time against Major. And Kaufman is just still getting in our back, but we do not react to it, not closing any gap. And here we go on the curb, braking really late, and so we lose one position, and Sorry almost took our position, like right here he took it, but we won it back on this corner. Of course, no, we did not want it back. He pushed me wide right there and brakes right in front of my nose. So Sorry has the positions. We lost 2 positions because of that. And here I decided to go on the outside, and Sorry did not leave me any space at all. And here, so I decided to give him the position and just drive further. And of course Walt Muller with his Ferrari overtakes us, and we are at P5 at the moment. So in 2 sectors we got from P2 to P5 because of one bad corner. And and Walt Muller having a very fast car, of course. So I decided to go a little bit aggressive here with Sorry, and just boom, right smashing in the back of Walt Muller, because I was pretty angry at Sorry and I was so desperate to overtake him. So I decided to go a little bit aggressive. So Jones tries to overtake Sorry. As you guys can see, Sorry tries to push Jones away, and I decide to go on the outside, and Sorry just again drive through against me, because I think Jones was on the inside, but then again does not needs to right at me. So Sorry is still at in front of me. I'm really desperate to overtake him. I'm really angry at him. I asked myself, why did this guy not yet get a penalty or a warning? Of course I don't know, but he didn't got a penalty and a warning. So he was just driving right in front of me, and I was really angry. So I decided to go a little bit very aggressively in these corners, and here I decide to overtake Sorry, and again leaves me no space, just turns into this corner and leave me no space. I was very pissed off right there, and I decided to on the next corner go very aggressively on the outside, and if he was going to drive against me, I was going to push him again. So it did not work what I was trying to do, but on the straights I was winning time and taking a little bit from his slipstream and going back to the outside for the next corner, getting ready, going on rich mode because we have 3 laps over target. And yeah, because of this we are going to have a very good lap, and we overtook Sari, driving away from him from the straight. I think I think in the next corner we are getting further away from him, and our next goal is getting closer to Waldmüller, closer to Kaufman, and closer to Major, and then yeah, go for P1 and winning this Grand Prix in Bahrain with the Mclaren 2010. As you guys can see right here, I am getting a lot closer to Waldmüller, but yeah, these AIs always have better exits and are better at the straights. Of course, he has a Ferrari too, so I need to be having, how do I say it, need to compare it with my car. And so if I have the chance to overtake him in a corner, just go very aggressively and try to overtake him, because on the straights I will not, because he has a Ferrari and I have just a McLaren. So right here I just get a fastest sector 2 and getting closer to Waldmüller, but as you guys can see, these are straights and it's a Ferrari, so he's pulling away from us, but we have these better corners and getting back closer to him. Again, getting a little bit away from us, but we take his slipstream and still gets away from us. It's a Ferrari. We get our fastest sector 3 and we are having the fastest lap of this race. Right now I am just focusing on getting back on my qualifying position, that was P2, and then focusing on getting P1. So we are now with 4 of us. The 4 of us are now getting slightly away of the other guys. And yeah, so we are driving like like it's nothing, like we're driving nuts. I am so desperate to overtake Waldmüller that I'm going really aggressively in this corner right here and try to overtake him, but it leaves me no room, or just drives right against me, sees me coming, just takes the corner and drives against me. I was very pissed off right now, but I was already pissed off because of Sari, but Waldmüller, I could understand. These are bots, so I don't need to be that mad. Next goal is trying to overtake Kaufman, but I do not have to forget that Waldmüller has a Ferrari and is better on the straights, but on this corner I always win time and always pull away from the Ferraris or every other car, just because they are always braking a little bit right there, and I'm just going full on the gas. Right now I am desperate of trying to get my qualifying position back and just trying to overtake Kaufman right here, but yeah, it's a Ferrari and he's better on the straights. So right now I'm just waiting, having a lot of patience right now in waiting to overtake him, and it's gonna take a while when I want to overtake him. So right now I'm gonna stop talking to you guys for a bit because I think I'm annoying. I don't know for sure, it's my first time I try this, so I'm not just gonna shut up for a second and enjoy the race, and I will be back soon. Laters. So at this very moment I started to realize I was getting closer to Kaufman and Major, so I was pushing really hard in these corners. Right, as you can see here, we get another fastest sector 2 and getting a very good exit and taking the slipstream of the Ferrari, so we can get a little bit closer to him. I tried to overtake him in this corner, but decided nah, we're too far away, I cannot send it right there, and having a very bad exit, but at some way just getting fastest lap of the race, of course, but at some way we are just staying at the same distance. And here I just go completely dangerously, and I decided here to give the positions back to the racers because I was completely nuts right there. I don't know how I did not get a warning right there or a penalty, because I was just going. I just sent it too. I just was braking too. I braked too late, and boom, smashed into Major. I thought he had a little bit damage because Kaufman was getting closer to him and I was getting closer, but then taking like one of the baddest laps of this Grand Prix right now, and they're winning time again. Thinking, is my front ring broken? Because I was not racing that good. Was not broken, and again a very back corner. And now I'm thinking, shit, there is a Ferrari in my back again, so he's faster on the straights. I'm thinking right now I have to close this corner, and I did that. So as you guys can see here, I'm getting also closer again to Kaufman and Major, but not yet close enough to send it in this corner. But I think I will try on the next corner, I don't know for sure. Here trying to take his slipstream and yeah, getting closer to him. I think I sent it right here and I overtook. No, I did not send it right here, and getting a very back corner again. And I was thinking, yeah, I think Waldmüller is gonna overtake me because I saw him. But yeah, we are driving away from him and getting closer to Kaufman, and hoping I will not do it the same thing again. I just brake very early, and yeah, did not work out to overtake Kaufman. If I would have braked a little bit later, I think it would have worked, but it didn't. So again, Waldmüller in my back with his Ferrari, just giving everything he has, and I am now just fully on defensive mode, trying to close every gap, as you can see here, and going to this corner and to this corner right now, and going on the curb again, having a lot of luck. I'm not just going anywhere like bubbling and all that shit. So I'm just trying to overtake Kaufman to get our qualifying position back, and yes, so I'm trying very hard right now, but I'm just still thinking that the Ferrari will overtake me in my back, Waldmüller. So I'm just closing every corner, as you guys can see here. Try to close this corner, but Kaufman was like very slow that time. I didn't know why. I wanted to overtake him right here, and he just completely drives into that corner. Like, you saw me coming. Come on, man, leave a little space. I know it's not the intention of overtaking of you don't want me to overtake you, but come on, don't let me drive right into you. Alright, I cannot know if you're just driving in it. So I think they must fix the AIs a little bit so they are not driving right into you in a corner. So as you guys can see, we are 1.5 seconds behind Major, and I was thinking, will I overtake Major? Because I only had 5 laps left and I was trying very hard, but I think the Ferrari behind me will overtake me again, Waldmüller. So I was closing every corner I could, and not even focusing on getting to P1, but focusing on staying on my qualifying position and closing every corner so he can't pass me. And while doing that, getting a lot of time, getting a good sector 1 again, and yeah, just getting closer to Major, taking a very good corner here again with a very good exit. Because of that exit, I think Waldmüller could not overtake me right there. So I was pretty sure he wasn't gonna overtake me right there because he was pretty far. So I decided to just go for P1 and trying to win this Grand Prix, and that's what I did. Just going very aggressively in this corner again a fastest sector 2, and going aggressively as I can to get P1 against Major. I'm winning time to him. I was thinking of overtaking him right here, but yeah, I did not. So he got again a better exit because I have gone very wide, and I think I got another fastest lap right here, as you guys can see, fastest lap. And yeah, I am just desperate of overtaking him, getting here a lot of late braking, going side by side and just leaving me the space. That was a little bit dangerous of me. I could have pushed him off the track, but he was smart and left space to me, and that's how we were racing and staying on P1 for the rest of the race. So guys, right now I am gonna skip the rest of the race and just gonna talk again on the last lap, and then I will end this video. So guys, I will see you later. Here we are, guys, beginning at our last lap of the Bahrain Grand Prix, having a fastest lap again in this race. On our last lap, we are, as you guys can see, we are 5 seconds in front of Waldmüller, and I knew he was never gonna overtake me again. So I was just driving a little bit carefully and just trying not to hit any curb or something like that, or like this, trying not to go wide, and trying to get another fastest lap, but it didn't work. So right now we are going in this corner and taking it very carefully so we are not out of our race, and just trying to win this Grand Prix with a lot of seconds ahead of Waldmüller. And yes, so I really don't know what to say right now, guys. It's just, I'm just driving right now on our last lap and trying to win this Grand Prix. I must admit it, this is one of the first videos I talk to you guys, and it's in English. I know you guys can hear it a lot. I'm not from England or America or something like that. I'm just from Belgium, but I want to get like more subscribers and want to get something out of my YouTube career. So I'm just talking in English so you guys can understand me from other countries. But as you guys can see here, we've won the Bahrain Grand Prix and did our best. Actually, we did as best as we could, and we got a prize from it, winning this Grand Prix in Bahrain. So here we are, P1, going onto the podium, and just whew. I must admit it, I was really angry at the end of this race because of sorry, but it is what it is, and these are just bots or AIs, so I don't have to be that angry. So yeah, just throwing champagne everywhere and seeing no constructor standing on the constructor table, and you see his arms going, but there is no constructor, so I don't know why he did that. But yeah, guys, P1. I'm gonna show you guys the highlights of the race. So yeah, this is going to be last thing I say, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you like my content, of course, leave a like. If you like my content on my channel, just subscribe and click on the notifications if you want to know when I upload a new video. If you guys want me to leave the middle part in the video, just say it in the comments. I will leave it. Then we have the full race on YouTube. And just next thing I want to say is, if you guys have others, if you guys want me to upload other games like Fortnite or Call of Duty or Minecraft, just say it. I am willing to do that for you guys, as long as you guys still looking at me and I am just being like, you guys just like looking at my videos. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like. I already said that, so I'm gonna shut up, but you guys know it. If you guys have other ideas for other videos, other games, so tell them in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.